Environmental influences on neurodevelopmental disorders. Title: Environmental influences on neurodevelopmental disorders. Introduction. Neurodevelopmental disorders are a broad category of conditions that affect the development of the brain and nervous system. While genetic factors play a crucial role in neurodevelopment, recent research has shed light on the environmental influences that also contribute to these disorders. This article will explore the various environmental factors that can impact neurodevelopmental disorders. Prenatal factors. 1. Maternal factors. The environment in which a fetus develops can have profound effects on its neurodevelopment. Maternal factors, such as exposure to toxins, infections, and stress, may increase risk of neurodevelopmental disorders. Prenatal exposure to certain substances, such as tobacco, alcohol, and drugs, has been linked to cognitive and behavioral impairments in children. Additionally, maternal stress and anxiety during pregnancy can affect fetal brain development and increase the likelihood of neurodevelopmental disorders. 2. Environmental toxins. Exposure to environmental pollutants and toxins has emerged as a significant concern for neurodevelopment. Chemicals such as lead, mercury, pesticides, and air pollutants have been associated with an increased risk of neurodevelopmental disorders. These toxins can disrupt normal brain development, impair cognitive function, and contribute to behavioral abnormalities. Early childhood factors. 3. Nutritional factors. Adequate nutrition in early childhood is crucial for optimal brain development. Malnutrition and deficiencies in essential nutrients, such as omega-3 fatty acids, iron, and iodine, have been linked to neurodevelopmental disorders. Breastfeeding, enriched with these nutrients, has shown to have a positive impact on neurodevelopmental outcomes. 4. Parental influences. Early social interactions and the home environment shape the developing brain. Parental behaviors, such as responsiveness, warmth, and engagement, play a vital role in promoting healthy neurodevelopment. Positive parenting practices, including nurturing, stimulating environments, and consistent routines, can mitigate the risk of neurodevelopmental disorders. 5. Early life stress. Experiencing trauma or chronic stress during early childhood can have enduring effects on neurodevelopment. Adverse childhood experiences, ACEs, such as abuse, neglect, or family dysfunction, increase the risk of developing neurodevelopmental disorders. Stress-induced disruptions in the developing brain can affect neural circuits involved in attention, emotion regulation, and social behavior. Genetic environmental interactions. 6. Gene-environment interplay. Neurodevelopmental disorders often arise from a complex interplay between genetic and environmental factors. Genetic predispositions can make individuals more susceptible to the influence of environmental exposures. For example, certain genetic variants may increase vulnerability to the adverse effects of prenatal toxins or maternal stress. Understanding these gene-environment interactions can improve our understanding of individual differences in neurodevelopmental outcomes. Interventions and prevention. 7. Importance of early detection. Early identification and intervention are crucial for improving outcomes in individuals with neurodevelopmental disorders. Screening programs aimed at identifying at-risk individuals can facilitate early interventions that may mitigate the impact of environmental influences or provide necessary support. 8. Environmental interventions, environmental modifications, and targeted interventions can have a positive impact on the development and well being of individuals with neurodevelopmental disorders. Strategies such as reducing exposure to environmental toxins, providing appropriate educational settings, and promoting positive parenting practices can promote optimal neurodevelopment. While genetics play a critical role in neurodevelopment, recent research has shed light on the environmental factors that also contribute to these disorders. This article will continue exploring the various environmental influences on neurodevelopmental disorders. Socioeconomic factors. 9. Socioeconomic status, say, socioeconomic factors, such as income, education, and access to resources, can have a significant impact on neurodevelopment. Addressing socioeconomic disparities and providing equal opportunities for all children can help reduce the impact of these environmental factors. 10. Early childhood education. Access to high-quality early childhood education programs can have lasting effects on neurodevelopment. 11. Media exposure. The impact of media, such as television, video games, and electronic devices, on neurodevelopment has gained attention in recent years. Excessive screen time and exposure to NT or inappropriate content have been associated with behavioral difficulties and impaired cognitive function in children. Promoting balanced media usage and age-appropriate content can support health. High neurodevelopment. Environmental enrichment. 12. Importance of environmental enrichment. Providing stimulating and enriching environments can positively influence neurodevelopment. Exposing children to varied sensory experiences, age-appropriate toys, and engaging activities promotes brain development and enhances cognitive function. Creating safe and stimulating environments can support optimal neurodevelopmental outcomes. 13. Nature and green spaces. Spending time in nature and green spaces has been found to have numerous benefits for neurodevelopment. Contact with nature has a calming effect on the brain, improves attention and cognitive function, and reduces stress. Incorporating nature-based activities and green spaces into early childhood and educational settings can support healthy neurodevelopment. 14. Social support networks. Social support plays a crucial role in neurodevelopment. Nurturing social support networks can help mitigate the impact of adverse environmental factors on neurodevelopment. Outcomes. Public health initiatives. 15. Public health policies. Implementing public health policies aimed at reducing environmental exposures and promoting healthy lifestyles can have a significant impact on neurodevelopmental disorder. Regulations to control exposure to environmental toxins, promoting healthy nutrition, and reducing stressors in the community can help reduce the incidence and severity of these disorders. 17. Advocacy and awareness. Raising awareness about the environmental influences on neurodevelopmental disorders is essential for promoting early detection, intervention, and support. The exploration of the environmental influences on neurodevelopmental disorders continues with a focus on socioeconomic factors. Socioeconomic status, say, plays a critical role in shaping neurodevelopment. As children from lower SAY backgrounds face unique challenges that increase their vulnerability to these disorders. Factors such as income, education, and access to resources all contribute to the impact of SAY on neurodevelopment. These stressors, combined with limited access to nutritious food and healthcare, can contribute to cognitive and behavioral impairments. Additionally, children from low-SAT backgrounds may be exposed to environmental toxins due to living in areas with higher pollution levels or having limited access to clean water. Exposure to lead, mercury, and other environmental pollutants has been linked to an increased risk of neurodevelopmental disorders. Addressing socioeconomic disparities and providing equal access to resources and opportunities can help reduce the impact of these environmental factors on neurodevelopmental outcomes. Early childhood education also plays a crucial role in neurodevelopment. These experiences help mitigate the risk of neurodevelopmental disorders by providing a foundation for cognitive and social emotional skills. Media exposure is another important environmental factor to consider. Excessive screen time and exposure to violent or inappropriate content have been associated with behavioral difficulties and impaired cognitive function in children. Promoting balanced media usage and age-appropriate content can support healthy neurodevelopment and minimize the negative impact that media can have on cognitive and behavioral outcomes.